In just a few years, Sri Lanka went from a growing economy to the brink of collapse. What happened, and what can we learn? The roots of the crisis lie in poor economic management. Massive tax cuts in 2019 slashed government revenue by over 25%, leaving the state unable to fund essential services. To compensate, Sri Lanka printed money, fueling inflation that reached a staggering 50%. The government also maintained an overvalued currency to make imports cheaper, draining foreign reserves. By 2022, the country defaulted on its debt for the first time in history. To cut costs, a sudden ban on chemical fertilizers pushed agriculture into chaos. Yields fell by 30%, forcing Sri Lanka to import food it could barely afford. And then the tourism industry, once 10% of the GDP, collapsed after the 2019 Easter bombings and the COVID-19 pandemic. With depleted reserves and spiraling inflation, Sri Lanka faced fuel shortages, food crises, and mass protests. The president resigned in 2022, but the economic scars remain. So what can we learn? Developing nations must diversify their economies and avoid over-reliance on external debt. Gradual reforms, not abrupt shifts, are crucial for stability. And above all, governments must prioritize sound fiscal policies over short-term political gains.